Ladies and gentlemen, from the county of Palo Alto and Kossuth, from the town of West Bend, all the way from Iowa, please welcome Mollie and Lori. Welcome so much.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice.
Welcome, ladies. This is great having you from the great town of West Bend.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be
now,
here.
I have been through West Bend. You ever been through West Bend?
I haven't.
Oh, it's a beautiful little town.
Really? Oh.
Ladies, tell our audience, as well as Sally Sue, a little bit about West Bend.
Well, we're a small farming community based in Kossuth and Palo Alto counties of just under 800 people. We have a lot of attractions on our main street. We have everything from a local soda shop to of course, our eighth wonder of the world, the Grotto. We have grocery store, our library, post office, eating establishments. I mean, we have a lot of things thriving and sometimes the small towns are dying out. We have a lot of great people that work hard to keep our main street thriving and just going great guns.
Our producers tell us that you are with a company called Country Maid. Could you tell us something about the past and how it started?
I sure can. We have been through a lot of changes in the past 20 plus years, and I happen to be lucky enough to be with Country Maid from the very beginning.
Oh, really?
How it began was Ken and Marlene were farming with their 6 children, our co-founders, and the farming crunch hit them. Mm-hmm. So to make ends meet, they would, with their 6 kids, take produce from their 5-acre garden along with the butter braid pastries over to Algona, a neighboring town, for farmers market. Then about May of '90, it became an official company. It got to be where they were producing in their basement using a KitchenAid mixer, which made 4 pastries at a time. So,
my.
you know, we were cutting butter with paring knives, and we were, you know, using rolling pins, doing everything by hand. By the end of '92, Ken was selling to like 50 different stores.
Oh.
So at that time, we moved then from their basement into the old hatchery building in West Bend. Uh-huh. In '97, we put up a new building. They gave us more production space. And we were in there, expanded several times because we just kept on growing. By 2002, pulled ourselves out of the grocery stores and we made the transition to just a fundraising market. We had enough supply and enough demand with our dealers that we needed to just concentrate solely on them. By 2003, we were 100% owned by the employees. We were an ESOP company.
Wow.
Yeah. Ken and Marlene, the co-founders, were looking for a great way to transition the company, no matter what happened to them, and they really wanted to continue to provide for the families that were with Country Maid.
Incredible.
It was a great thing.
Your location in West Bend, was it ever considered taking it to a larger town or relocating or different things? Because it is a small community.
Being in the town of West Bend has really just held a special spot in our co-founders' hearts, Ken and Marlene, and they've really passed it on to the employees that currently work there. And you know, West Bend is just a very supportive town, and they have been so willing to support us and to grow with us. You know, that it's never been a question in our minds to relocate elsewhere. So we've really enjoyed staying in West Bend.
Now, I mean, this is sitting here, and it smells absolutely wonderful. I understand it's still a touch warm yet.
It's freshly baked.
Oh, and this is the product that you have. This is the pastry that we've been
talking. That is our primary product. Yep, the one that got it all started.
Now, you said you baked this then, and what does it come in frozen form, or what does it?
Yeah, yep, we make it fresh on the line daily, and then it goes through a freezer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? Look at this. There's
a good example.
Then our employees package it, and we put it into our freezer in West Bend, and then we ship it to various different warehouses around the country.
Very nice.
Well,
a little bit about our business model, just so we understand how it gets from our freezer basically to the hands of the customer, is that we sell to a national network of fundraising dealerships.
Okay.
And from there, they actually coordinate with local fundraising groups, so local nonprofit groups that need to raise funds. So if it's a choir or a band or a sports team or a church group, they use our product then as a means to raise funds for a lot of their causes.
Nice,
So then
nice.
it gets to the customer's hands by means of our dealer, and then the dealer delivers to the group, and then the
Okay.
students or whoever's selling then ends up delivering to the customer.
So it sounds like you're a big part of the community, obviously.
Yes, many communities since we do
That's
have a
wonderful.
national reach.
Awesome. And tell us about some of the things that take place as far as events, activities, and things that you do throughout the year.
Country Maid specifically in this last year has had a lot of exciting things going on.
Sure.
Lori mentioned we had 20 plus years. We actually just celebrated our 20th anniversary last year.
20 years.
20 years.
Very
Yep.
cool.
So
And you've been there the whole 20 years?
Pretty much.
Where do you see Country Maid going? What's their future? I mean, you've grown so much and have done so much in the last 20 years. Where's the next 20 going?
Well, you know, I think it's just that continued focus on our foundation. Our co-founders really instilled a great culture within the company, and it's staying true to that, but allowing for innovation and growth so that we can remain a thriving company to continue to provide for the families at Country Maid.
And I don't think I missed this, but how many employees do you have?
We have approximately 70.
70 in
Oh.
about 17 different communities around the area. So
My.
we pull in a lot of people from the regions. I mean,
The neighboring towns and
Yeah,
such?
some may drive 60 miles, some may, just to get to work at Country Maid every day. So yeah.
And then we
Great.
support about 65 dealerships, or they have their own businesses, I should say,
Oh,
through
okay.
us. So it's also their families that are affected as well. It's really important that we continue to keep on growing and focusing on responsible and steady growth. And
If someone would want to learn more about your organization, I'm sure you have a website and
oh, we
such?
do. We do. So there's one part of us is Country Maid, and that's we're really interested in team members who would like to come join us, and our website is www.countrymaid.net. And then the other side is fundraising opportunities. So if there are any nonprofit groups around the area, our dealers would love to help them out any way they can. So our website for our fundraising side is www.butterbraid.com.
Wonderful. Facebook and the whole...
We're on
all
Facebook.
the stuff.
Yeah, you can find us about anywhere. So.
That's awesome.
Okay, so while he's serving us, Molly, could you tell us something about the Country Maid's mission statement?
Yes, you bet. Country Maid's mission statement is helping others help themselves, and this was given to us by the co-founders, Ken and Marlene Banwert. And they really believe that people truly want to work to provide for themselves and others, and believe that we should be willing to help make that happen. So how that kind of translates from our company is that Country Maid is able, hopefully to provide this great place to work and help the community and employees thrive and provide for themselves. And in return, our employees then make these butter braid pastries that enable our dealerships, or our fundraising dealerships, to own their own business and spend time with their families, volunteer in their own communities, things
Very
like that.
nice.
And then, so our employees are able to help dealers help themselves, and then through our dealers are able to connect with these nonprofit groups and help these groups raise funds for many other worthy causes. So it's really kind of a neat, it filters down through our entire line and our entire model, and in the end, everybody really just wraps their hands around the mission and really believes in helping others help themselves.
Very nice, very nice. It seems, he's eating already.
Very nice.
He's eating already.
Absolutely delicious.
We have brought our extra pastries, not only for you guys, but for everyone out in the
my
audience.
God.
Oh, very nice. The whole audience. Oh, thank you, Molly and Lori, for being with us today. Thank you, our viewers, for watching the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories throughout Sweet Swine County and beyond. Bye-bye.